Right then, I've just had our racking delivered, which is going to be our bench and our storage. So here it is. So it's second hand, so obviously it's going to need a bit of a clean up, but don't worry about that. It's going to get pimped up in the UPbuild colours. Right then, so I'll just take a quick break here from the time lapse to show you what I'm doing. So this is the third and final upright, shortened and narrowed. So I've taken off about 4 foot off the top of the uprights, and I've narrowed it in from a 1200 or 4 foot wide, and I've taken it into just over 2 foot, 2 foot 4 inches. And so lining it up obviously and making it nice and true is a little bit of a challenge, because obviously the legs need to sit perfectly, obviously level, and then obviously you can't have them twisted or anything, so they're sitting on a nice flat floor, and I've got the far beam, I've just lined it up roughly with the end of the paving stones, and then measured it, the width apart, 700, which is what I wanted, and then just the final finely tweaking, I've just used my level at the bottom. Just sat that on top of the feet, so that's perfectly level on the bottom of the uprights. And then use my set square just on the bottom of the level. And then along the side of the upright, just to get it nice and level so I know that it's good and true. So that's perfect, so I'm happy with that, that's great. And you probably noticed as well what I've done is I've cut all the braces. Where have I put them? There they are. So I've cut the braces down instead of just using the originals, because you could just use the originals just to sort of narrow the legs in just by changing where the screw in and the holes down the side. You've got holes every sort of 3 inches or so down the side to just move them. But if I'd done that, you can see I would only get 2 of the original braces in, which just not good enough. I'm not happy with that. So what I've done is I've just chopped them braces down and fitted them in at a 90-degree angle. So I've got 4 braces in there now. So that's nice and strong. So yeah, the next bit I'll just quickly nip them up, get them all nipped up with the nuts and bolts, and then get the legs sat up. And I've got the beams that run across, which I'll have to cut these ones down in this side, take about another 1.5 foot off those beams. So yeah, and then we can, once I've got it all set up and I'm happy with it, then I can sort of dismantle it. I'll just leave the legs together the way they are, but take the beams off, and then we'll get it all rubbed up and painted in some nice fancy UPbuild colours and get the bench set up, and yeah, like I say, pimp it all up, make it look good. So anyway, yeah, let's crack on. Right, hey, that's fantastic. Super pleased with them. That's great, nice and solid. So the next step is going to be ripping the whole thing back apart again, because it's all going to be cleaned down, sanded, treated, primed and painted to make them look nice. So that's what I'm going to do now. So as you can see anyway, I've shortened this bay, took a bit out of these bars, took a couple of foot out. So I've got 6 pieces like that. So I'll build throw them about. Yeah, so we'll make something out of them. Actually, I'll probably use some of them for going in here to strengthen this up. So we'll put a nice big flat piece of steel on there, which that's another little section which I'll get on with shortly. That's obviously the bench. We've got a shelf there, a couple of shelves in here for putting bits of the tools that we have in here on and storing things on. We're going to have this as like an open area, so we kind of work in this area for pillar drill, like a linisher, and probably put the press in here for pressing the bearings out on the projects that we're on with. And obviously shelves along the top. Yeah, so I think that's probably going to be it. I've welded these ones together, which some people might have a bit of concern over that, but they're never going to be carrying the weight that they were originally designed for. Obviously this side's fine, so anything heavy can go up on this side, but on that side, obviously, it's just good storage, you know. Yeah, oh, I'm so pleased with that. That's fantastic. That bench is huge. 2.7 metres, so 9 foot that bench. Not twice the size of what we normally have, or what we've had in the past. Yeah, anyway, enough chatting, let's crack on. Let's get it stripped down and clean painted. mix some more paint. Right then, it's a few days later, so let's have a look at our racking and see how our spraying of the racking's turned out. We've given it a bit of time to dry out and harden off just to handle it. Our compressor has worked a treat. It's been absolutely fantastic. Great for the job. Yeah, so let's see how this is worked out with the stage shiny. And there we go, there we have them. It's just a quick dusting over really. Just they've only had a couple of coats on each bar. Over time you obviously get a little bit of shrink back, but they still look pretty canny. Yeah. Anyway, let's get the place tidied up and get this racking all set up and get it fixed up with the tools on. Hey, what do you think of that then? Oh, I'm so pleased that's put together. Tools hung up. I didn't know what I had. At least all the tools are on the board now to see what I've got. Things are going to be to move around, that sort of thing. Bench to finish off, get a nice little bit of steel on there like I was saying. Got that to do still. And most importantly, need to stock our beer fridge up. no beer in there. And it fit. I didn't think it was going to fit. About 2 or 3 mil to spare. Yeah. Anyway, massive thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button just below the video there. That massively helps to the video to get promoted and gives it wings, helps other people see it. It really helps, and massive thanks for doing that. Really appreciate it, and all the comments and that sort of thing. And yeah, and apologies, I'm really sorry. I know I said that I was going to promote putting a video on the Mini the next time, but it just hasn't worked out that way. But there's lots on it to show you, and so don't worry, it's coming. And anything we do on the video, on the Mini, shall I say, we'll definitely make sure we'll put that on the channel so you won't miss out on anything. But yeah, and if you haven't subscribed, definitely consider subscribing to the channel. And if you want to support us and help fill up our beer fridge, check out the description below. There's different ways that you can support the channel as well by doing that. But yeah, anyway, yeah, thanks very much for watching again, everyone, and I hopefully see you on the next one. Take care.